Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Eze. And he's whipped it across. And we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter. First...
It's Pogba! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 1.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gerrard. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Yamal, that is good alertness. So just a one early goal to report. Tries a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
I thought he did so well to exploit the space that was afforded to him then. Deserved more.
Gerrard. Now it's Ronaldinho. Arda Güler. Valverde. He's got away. Valverde!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is through here. That is lovely. And he's only too happy to take that back. Pogba. And he's had a hit! Palestine applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Saka is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Upamecano cuts out the pass. Kvaratskhelia. Pogba. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Gets a good foot in there. Hakimi. It's Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Dembele. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's picked his way through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Out to the left it goes. Now it's Dembele. Played through into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Eze. Gerrard. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Goulet. Decent chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Hakimi. Pogba looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Looking to play him in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, can he get onto this? Rudiger makes the interception. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Valverde gets over and intercepts. No, again there's no way through. Can he get on the end of this? Upamecano deals with that. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Santos ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Federico Valverde.
There's the start of the second half.
Goulet. Number 18.
And it's Hakimi.
Eze.
This is Dembele. Thinks about the shot, and he shoots! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. This is Dembele. He's through and all alone. And it's made its way. Yamal! Schneider. And it's Gerrard. Pogba. Saka. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Saka tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Eder Militao. And it's Rijkaard. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. And here's Kaka. To Schneider.
Oh, what a ball!
He's charged, surely! And it's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Substitutions taking place.
Pogba. Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. Schneider gets into a good position. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Pass somewhat off target, and he's managed... He's had a shot! And he's there to clear it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Played back in.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's Gerrard! Tremendous from Gerrard! About as smooth as it gets. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
We have got ourselves... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on, club.
Chance! Oh, taken with style. Do not write them off. Back they come.
The goal scorer.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Tchouaméni has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Messi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Batistuta. No, it's not getting there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping.
Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
He has found the way through. Oh no, what has happened here? Has crossed. Kaká! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Modric. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And the shot! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things...
Goes for a shot!
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Upamecano. Stojkovic. Neymar. Gerrard promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Schneider. Nicely weighted ball. Cross to the back post. It's out for a goal kick. Santos. And that will be the final act. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Santos leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off.
Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Oh, that's a key interception. Played out towards the right wing. Now, what about a counter-attack? Thinks about the chance! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's one...
Mbappe! That's another chance! He's got a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you...
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Saka with the foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, I think a warning's about right, just a slight rush of blood, nothing too intentional.
Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball. Corner given.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Yamal gets rid without sophistication. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Tchouaméni. And a chance! Oh, it's there! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Just eases him off the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, played right into his path. And he's running through. Dembele. Can he finish? Yes, it's there! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button and we're back where we were. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Back into the middle. Bellingham. Played into space. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Pogba. Rice. Threads one in. Pass is just off target. Dembele might just make this. Robertson. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Now he's got space here. That could spell trouble. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Kvaratskhelia. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He can run onto that. Koundé. Rice. Yamal, who's set up one goal so far. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Chouameni. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pogba. That has been cut short. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a sharp pass.
Teremos 3
Saka.
minutos de acréscimo.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Deep into stoppage time. Now this, and it's Zico. Chance for a shot! They've scored! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And it's half-time here. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Zico. Might be... And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Pogba. Played out to the left flank. And it's Pogba.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! De Jong, over to the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, played right into his path. He has found a way through. It's Zico! And he hits the net. And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And he's intervened well there. Rudiger.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chouameni. Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that, and the shot! Yes! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Camisa 13 vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Chouameni picks it up from the goal kick. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Dembele! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Camisa 5, camisa 6, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 8, camisa 11, Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
Saka. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Spread out to the left. Now it's Hazard. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Neymar driving. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Koundé did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising. Messi! Corner number 3 coming up. Vinicius Junior! And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Robertson gets across to intercept that. Out for a throw. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? Good play through for the wide man. Oh, they could be caught out here. Opts to play it back. And it's Stojkovic. It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! Dispatched clinically. And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
There's the superb character and personality we always talk about, Peter. And you can tell it's really unsettled their opponents. The question now is, can they take maximum advantage of what they've just done?
Stojkovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's played in, and that's gone route one. Messi. Looking for a decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pass somewhat off target. That's gone loose. Nice physical challenge. Good ball, good take. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Santos may have thrown this away at the death. Dealing with the pressure. It's in! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Santos do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that's ambitious. Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Kukçu brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Nicely spread. He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Saka picks it up from the goal kick. He is through here. He came in hard, very hard. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Dembele. Kvaratskhelia. He might be in here. Tries a shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Chouameni, that pass isn't the best. Pass is just off target. Neuer punts it upfield. Threads one in.
Santos are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on.
Oh, shooting chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Camavinga crosses it in. Knocks it into space. He's onside. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Hakimi. Bellingham. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chance here to counter. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Can he get on the end of this? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Tries to pass it through. And a chance! Yes! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Santos grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Now it's Mbappe. Rooney. Now, can they get him away? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Rooney. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe gets into some space. Delivery from Mbappe. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Shot a goal! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Into the lead once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain goes for a shot! There it is! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, looking to play him in, and this is Forlan. Now here's the chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That's another chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
And he's had it nicked away. Saka tries to play it through.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
1 minute.
Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. And claimed it. Chance, surely! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
And this is Rooney. It's Forlan! And the referee brings the first half to a close. Santos are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Schlotterbeck powering forward here. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Tchouaméni. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side. Bellingham! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
That's a little off target. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. That's a decent clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Looking for options for movement. Back into the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not the most accurate pass. Always onto this. Rafinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bellingham. Beraldo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's clever. And that should get the job done. The ball looks a good one. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saka. And he's managed to get free. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's had it taken off him. Bellingham. It's a promising position. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Rooney. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham. Dembele. Decent chance! Grimaldo is there to clear.
Changement en cours.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well timed, excellent interception. Good ball over the top. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That has ended up in no man's land.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neuer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Plays a sharp little ball here. Played into space. And no, that was never going to make it. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. So that's it. It is all over. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Santos do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Santos come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Looking to play him in. That's a good ball out wide. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham! Oh, good spread. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, some tackle that. Oh, that's well spotted. Musiala. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both.
It's Asa! Dembele chasing after it. Van Dijk. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely spread. And this is Messi! It's a loose ball. Bellingham. Now it's Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Looking for options for movement. And it's Tchouaméni. Now it's Lewandowski. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hazard. Lewandowski. Camavinga. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Tchouaméni. He's a sharp little ball here. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Tchouaméni. Cambiasso. Ferran Torres. He steps in, and that's the end of that. He shifted it to the flank. Short changes him with that pass. Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Ferran Torres picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Musiala. Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chance for a shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
That's a little off target. And now they can clear their lines. And here's Yamal. And it's Camavinga. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he welcomes it in. Messi could try cutting inside. Goes for a shot! Hakimi is there, and he can get that clear. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! No, he refuses to take the bait. Big chance! And that was very necessary. Oh, there's a probing ball. And we hit half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Lewandowski! Oh, this looks sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Ferran Torres. Knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, he's got space here. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Bellingham. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Are certainly playing with an intense...
All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Number 7, Ferran Torres. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field.
Oh, it's come off the upright.
Number 20, Baaba. Number 10, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. And it's played forward. Spread it left. Tries to play it through. Neymar receives it in a wide position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's a good run down the right. Now this could be a chance. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Big moments in a big game. He is off. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Substitution in
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Played back in. And the pass is intercepted. Messi looking to get on the end of this. That has not gone well. Shot could be on. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Oh, well measured. It's a promising position. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Santos have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played into space. Rice. Tries to pass it through. Pulls it back. That's an excellent intercept. And Ribéry! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Cambiasso. Camavinga!
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Number 18, Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Mbappe. Number 19, Yamal. Substitutions taking place.
Ribéry.
This is when that numerical disadvantage can take its toll. They've coped so well up to now, but energy reserves are being tested to the limit.
Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And this is Neymar. 2 minutes to be added on. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Neymar. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Santos certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells.
Santos have yearned for this. Now they must earn it. If they can earn a point over the next 90 minutes, they are going up. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Santos cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him, I can tell you that.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Rafinha is onto this, and that's played in low. Neuer claims it without any fuss. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Sends it crossfield. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. That's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk with the foul. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. And that is as far as they're going to go. He has found the way through. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early.
Aubameyang! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Opts for safety. Van Dijk. Santos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. It's Neymar! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance than that, Peter. That is disappointing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha. Nicely weighted ball. This looks promising. He's found a way through. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pogba with the delivery, and he can clear it away. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rice, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Tries from distance. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rice. For Valverde. Rice. Rafinha. Rafinha goes steaming forward. Stojkovic. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. He's gone for goal! Deftly away. And that's definitely not his best. No outsmarting him this time. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold for Rice. Mbappe. João Neves. Chance, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. Mbappe. Chance for a shot! Oh, brilliant save under real pressure. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. He's got away. Yamal. And it's Tchouaméni. Yamal. And that has been clubbed away. And there's the end of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
João Neves, and it's made its way to him. Real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Paris Saint-Germain can try it again now. Paris Saint-Germain get their 4th corner. That is a brilliant interception. Can he finish? And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder. Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Santos are looking to go forward now. He's in a great position here. Big chance, must be! They want to be quick to recover this. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stojkovic, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way. And it's Stojkovic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! And look who it is! He leads the way. He leads the way again. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Santos have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Stojkovic tries to... He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 8. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 17.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Great chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very...
And a chance! Just off target.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Santos have the chance to go the other way. Bastoni.
Santos are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
Santos are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Big chance! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back. Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Haaland. Little doubt, that is a foul. De Bruyne has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Valverde looking to penetrate opposition lines. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played out towards the right wing. Hakimi, and there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Chouameni looking for the run. Now that's well seen too. While the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now, they are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 9. Sai para a
That's
entrada
going
do
right the way
jogador.
across.
Camisa 30.
Good ball, good take. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Foot in. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now this could be a chance. João Neves. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Bastoni. Now, can they get him away? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Santos really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, o telão está exibindo um boletim informativo da Polícia Local.